Hello, Andrew.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Doing well.
All right, what you got there?
Got a nice little fryer chicken, or just butterfly, um, and kind of a little bit of salt and some seasoning on the underside. I'm kind of letting it air dry. I want the skin to be really, really dry so it gets super crispy. And then I'm going to be I'm going to season it, and I'm going to kind of do some other fun stuff to it, and then I'm going to throw it in the oven, but we'll come back to that shortly. I accidentally bought the huge blocks of butter over at Costco because they were cheaper. So I'm just chopping up some butter here. I'm going to do a baste for the chicken. So I got about a stick of butter normally. I just want it kind of melting. Alright, so the butter is mostly melted. I'm going to add a decent amount of smoked paprika. Basically, I just want to cook all the spices and everything until they're fragrant. And I'm going to add a lot of our za'atar mix. So this has sumac and then sesame seeds. It'll be really fragrant. It'll smell really, really good in here.
It already smells really, really good in here.
If anybody's familiar with Indian cooking, it's kind of like frying spices just in oil or butter just really opens up all the flavors. So I'm going to turn the heat up just a tad. I don't want anything to burn, but I do want it to be really aromatic. And I like things a little spicy, so I have some of the South African seasoning. I think most people don't use enough seasoning, so when in doubt, I feel like you should always add more.
Hey, what's that you got there?
So I just made a very simple salad. I did carrots, cucumber, tomatoes, a little bit of really thinly sliced onions with vinegar, a little bit of olive oil, salt, and pepper.
I don't know if any of this is going to be left for dinner.
I'm going to start the chicken basically skin side down. So I already did a little bit of the paprika. I get it all on there first. I'm going to add a little bit of pepper here. We'll do a little bit of the butter, but I don't, very, very little bit right now. So I don't want it to brown too much. So I got oven heating up to about 450. I also did a little bit of lemon juice. Eventually I'll switch to a baster for this. Okay. Before I put it in the oven, I'm going to add a little bit of water to the bottom of the pan as the oven is really hot, and I don't want to smoke the drippings. Let's see in a sec. So before I baste the chicken, I just put a little bit of that butter za'atar mix on some naan here. So I'll throw that in the oven just to heat it up. Actually, in Palestine and the Middle East and the Holy Land, they do just simple olive oil and za'atar mix on a pita, and that's sometimes a really good breakfast. So it's really good. One of the things I really enjoyed there. We're making some nice asparagus today to go along with the chicken. First thing I do with asparagus after I wash it is just pop it off. So asparagus, it continues to grow no matter how many times that you cut it off, and the base is typically very woody. So what I do is I kind of just let it break naturally, and wherever it breaks naturally, that's going to be a tender enough spot for you to to eat. You can, it still is edible, but it's just not very pleasant. And I'm gonna just go ahead and quickly roast these here. All right, just adding a little bit of olive oil. Maybe a little bit too much this time around. That's all right. It'll be fine. Adding the garlic. You don't want to burn the garlic, so just kind of around 375. Be nice. I'll go ahead and add a nice pinch of salt to it. And a little bit of pepper.
Sounds like something's ready.
Yeah, getting ready to flip the chicken, so I just flip it over. So the breast is back up. Just be careful, it's going to be a little hot. So it's cooked a little bit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the seasoning mix that we already created to go ahead and baste it. Just try to get all of it all over. This will be the first basting. I'm going to come back and do it one more time. A little bit more salt and pepper on the top here. Maybe a little bit of paprika. I want a little bit more color. And then a little squeeze of lemon. I'm going to put it back in the oven. So we got some roasted asparagus. Whenever I roast vegetables, I always push it a little bit longer than it looks. You want it to look kind of crispy and really nice and charred. That's when it always turns out the best.
So you just took it out of the oven.
Yeah, I'm going to let it rest for a while. So make sure you cook it to get to 160 degrees. And then when you let it rest, it'll come up to 165.
Alright guys, there you have it. A perfectly roasted chicken with asparagus and the vegetable salad and pita. And then we also made a little bit of iced tea with our white sunrise tea from Rakazan. Hope you guys enjoy. If you get a chance to try the recipe, reach out if you have any questions.